Hi friend and welcome. Today we are going to talk about 3 methods so you win at your child's bedtime. And make sure that you stick around for the last one because it may surprise you. In our house, we have a beautiful relationship with bedtime. My daughter is almost 5 years old and we started the stuff I'm going to share with you today when she was 4 months old. So through all those different developmental cycles and changes in the way that she thinks about the world, looks at the world, all the things, switching from a crib to a toddler bed to a big girl bed, all of these things, we have continued to have a consistent and beautiful relationship with sleep with really very little problems, so to speak. The first thing that I'm going to recommend is that you have a bedtime routine. This has been the single biggest thing in making it so that our bedtimes run smoothly every single night. Again, we started this when she was 4 months old and it has carried her until she's now almost 5 years old. And so this has been something that has helped us through all the different developmental milestones. Now, when my husband and I were first told to do a bedtime routine, my skin crawled and I was like, I'm not really a routine, rigid person. I'm more of like a go with the flow, like things happen when they happen kind of person. And so the thought of having a strict bedtime routine really was just kind of like, I do not want to do that. But I was like, you know what? Everybody recommends it. I'm going to try it. And what we found and what you will find also is that it was actually really liberating and freeing to know that at this time we were going to start bedtime routine. We were going to do the set steps in our routine. And then she was going to go to bed and we were going to have free time just to ourselves for the rest of the night, which was incredible and still is incredible. So for us, we would do a bath, not always with soap. A lot of times we would just sit in the water and play and have that kind of sensory experience. And then we would read a book, we would sing some songs, pray our prayers, and she would go to sleep. And what we found and what science has proven and found is that when your kids are on a routine, when you start that routine, their brain starts telling them that they're going to go to sleep and it starts kind of winding them down and preparing them to fall asleep. So by the time you get to actually like going to bed, they are ready for it because they've gone through all their steps and now they're ready to go to sleep. It is magical and amazing, and I never thought that I would say that about a bedtime routine, but I am passionate about our bedtime routine. It is never too late to start a bedtime routine. So it doesn't matter if you're like, okay, but we're way past 4 months old, we're at like 4 years old, start a bedtime routine. And if you're the person who thinks that you can't do a routine and you're gonna hate it, commit to trying it for a full month. That's right, 30 days. And commit to doing it consistently at the same time, the same way every night and see what happens and see what you think. It's worth giving a try, especially if you're currently having bedtime frustrations. The second tip that I have for you is to use a sound machine. Sound machines are incredible because they help us to fall asleep faster because they give our brain something to focus on that's not active. And they also help us to stay asleep because they cut out all of the white noise. And who does not want their kiddo to fall asleep faster and stay asleep better? Everyone, right? So sound machines are the answer. We have tried several and I have 2 that are favorites. We use both of them in our daughter's room. The first one is this one right here. It is called the Snooze. It is incredible. It has an actual fan in here that doesn't put out any air. It just creates the sound, but it's a real fan. So it's not an electronic noise. I love it too because you can actually turn the body of this and adjust the tone of the fan. I love having it on its deepest level because I love the deep, rich sound that it creates. This is incredible and I love it. The other thing that we use is called the Hatch Light. If you have not tried one of these, you have got to do it. The great thing about these is that it is also an okay to wake light. So what we did when we first got it is we played a game with our daughter. Her sleep color is this one right here. It's blue. And then when it's okay for her to get up, it turns pink. And so every night for the first week that we had it, we would play the sleep game with her. So I'd pull up the app on my phone and I would say, okay, it's blue, time to go to bed. And she would get in bed and be like, all right, close your eyes. All right, it's the middle of the night. You woke up. What color is the light? And if it was blue still, we would say, oh, it's still blue. Gotta close your eyes and go back to sleep. It's not time to get up yet. And then we'd do that a couple times. I'd be like, okay, open your eyes. What color is it? And she's like, it's pink. I'm like, it's pink. You can get up now. Then we also covered, but what happens if you get up and you go potty? If you have to go potty, you can get up and you can go to the bathroom. And this was part of our game too. We would say, oh, you wake up and you have to go potty, run to the bathroom. We'd have her actually run to the bathroom and then run back in. And I'd say, what color is your light? And if it was still blue, she had to go to sleep. But if it had turned pink, then she could come get mom. And she would come like get me and tackle me. And it was really fun. We did that for a week, 7 nights in a row as she was going to bed. And from there on, she is trained on how this light works and she follows it and respects it. This has been a game changer for us. I love this. I recommend it. They also have covers that you can get that have different patterns and designs on them that are really cute. So definitely check this guy out. All right, we're here. We have reached my third and final tip for you, which is this sleep balm right here. All right, this sleep balm is safe for kiddos to use. It is absolutely incredible. We have found that it helps our daughter to fall asleep faster and stay asleep through the night. I also have one of these and I also use it because one, it smells incredible, like so good. Two, I am really picky about the products I'll use on my daughter because I want them to be clean and pure ingredients. And this absolutely meets my standards for that. But also I use it because it helps me fall asleep faster and it helps me stay asleep better and I wake up feeling more rested. I love this balm. Another thing that I love about this balm too is that it gives us a moment where I take the balm and she rubs it, she puts it on her hands and she rubs them together and she smells it. And then I take it and I put it on her feet and I rub it and massage it into her feet. And it is just this beautiful moment of connection and it gives us a moment to pray, to talk about the day, to talk about what we're grateful for that happened that day. So we're focusing on gratitude, we're connecting, we're praying, and it is just an all-around beautiful moment in our bedtime routine. This balm is going to be a game changer for you. It will help them fall asleep faster. It will help them stay asleep and it will give you that beautiful moment of connection in your bedtime routine. And you're gonna love how it smells too. Those are my top 3 tips for creating a harmonious relationship with sleep with your kiddos. I want to hear which ones you're going to start implementing. Drop it in the comments so that I know what was most helpful for you. These are all things that our family uses daily and absolutely love and swear by. I cannot wait to hear what you thought of this video. Make sure that you hit subscribe so that you don't miss my next video. Bye everyone.